Look at them. Oh, gotta go, y'all gotta go. Fell in my drawers. When I say in my drawers, in my drawers, like we all look like we seen a ghost. That's like torture.
Watch the breakdown.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? And all that good stuff. Welcome to Storytime Sunday. Y'all read the title, so let's just jump right into it. We're gonna talk about the time that I got caught doing something that I shouldn't have been doing. So grab your tea, your coffee, whatever you're drinking, and let's get to it. All right, y'all. So when I was a teenager, I was a little rebellious. And I know what y'all thinking, like, I'm so sweet, I don't do nothing. Like, anybody who know me now would never guess, like, I used to do stuff like this. But I was very rebellious. So we gonna rewind back to when I was like 14, 13, okay? I think I was 14 at the time. But anyway, let's just say that like other kids my age, my mama used to leave me and my sister at home while she go to work. And she used to go to work overnight. So, I used to sneak people in the house. I used to sneak people in the house all the time. And I know what you're thinking. Stop. Don't be negative. It wasn't like that. I wasn't doing nothing like that. But like, yes, I used to sneak my friends in the house all the time. As soon as this lady used to leave, I used to be like, give it like 10, 20 minutes, and then y'all hit me up and come to my house. Party's at my house. So me and my friends had got into the routine of like waiting a couple minutes and then, coming over, right? Mind you, they all boys. I'm not gonna say their names because I don't want to put nobody's names out there. I'm just gonna say their initials. Now, three out of the four are brothers. Okay, so two of them start with the I. So I'm gonna say IP and just regular I. IP was my best friend. We was like this. So IP is very important. Y'all might hear more stories about me and him, but yeah. And then it was I, his brother, and then it was C, his other brother, and then it was J. Now, Jay was older than all of us, and we used to go by his mama's house and all that too, but his mama didn't care. His mama used to be there while we did wild stuff. Like, we was just doing whatever in that lady's house, and she pretty much did not care. As long as we didn't get on her nerves and stayed out her way, she did not care. So, anyway, we got into the routine of like waiting a couple minutes and then we would go back to my house. But on this particular day, my mom was about to go to work and we was at the pool. All of us was swimming at the pool, and I was like, okay, y'all, we at the pool. She just left. We seen her car go around the apartment complex. So I'm like, okay, yo, let's go back to my house. Like, I have stuff to cook tacos. I'll make us tacos. I'll wash our towels and whatever and all that. And we can just chill, eat, watch movies, do what we always do and all that. So we seen her car, and my sister and my little cousin stayed at the pool that day. So they stayed at the pool. We left because I wanted to get started on cooking the tacos. We was hungry. You know, when you swimming all day, you freaking hungry after. So we go upstairs and we go to my apartment. We cooking, like I'm cooking tacos. Some of my friends is cleaning, they vacuuming, like we just chilling, doing what we always do. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but my friends, they never used to like dirty my mama's house and stuff like that. They always had manners. They always helped clean up. If they ate something, they always was willing to wash dishes or load the dishwasher, stuff like that. So, she ain't never think nothing of it. She just thought it was just me and my sister at the house. So I'm in the middle of cooking and one of my friends is vacuuming, right? And we got the music on and we vacuuming, but y'all, my heart fell in my drawers. When I say in my drawers, in my drawers, like we all look like we seen a ghost because we hear this. It's my mama putting the keys in the door. She trying to unlock the door because she came back and she forgot something. Out of all days, bro, like, why would she come back today? We always used to wait and she never came back, no nothing. But on this particular day, she forgot something. I don't know what. And it's like, it looked real bad, y'all. It looked real bad. Like later on, she, was more accepting of me having a lot of boyfriends, and not my boyfriends, but my friends that are boys. She was more like accepting of that later, but right now she didn't know that like I had boyfriends and we was tight like this, and it was in her house. It was always a rule.
Do not open that door for nobody and don't let nobody in my house.
And yeah, I broke both of them. So we all just looking, and like I say, it looked bad because they had swimming trunks on and I'm still in my bathing suit. I think I had some of their towels or whatever in the washer, so we just looked so bad. Like, it was so innocent, but it looked real bad. And she trying to get in. Now, the type of doors we had in the apartments at the time, it was the bottom lock and then it was the deadbolt at the top. If the top is locked from the inside, even if you have a key, you cannot get it open. So I had the top lock and the bottom lock locked at the time. Thank goodness. So she was trying to get in, but she realized that the top lock was locked. So she banging on the door.
Promise, promise. Yo, I was like, yo.
Y'all gotta go. Mind you, I'm on the 3rd floor. We had a balcony, right? But the balcony was facing the street. So some, like, I think one of them went on the balcony, which was I. And then I, P, and C and Jay went in my room and went in my closet. Now I had like a little walk-in closet, so it was big enough for like a couple of people to get in there and fit comfortably. We had nice sized closets in that apartment. So they hurry up and I'm just like, y'all gotta hurry up, and I'm about to pretend like I'm still cleaning, right? We whispering, but we moving so fast because she's still knocking on the door. So I'm pretending like, I ain't hear her because I'm vacuuming, right? I unlocked the door and the vacuum is still on, the music's still on, and then she was
like, what you doing in here? Why you ain't hurry up and unlock this door?
And I'm like, I'm cleaning and I'm cooking. I'm trying to cook for my sister and my cousin. I'm not gonna say their names, but yeah, I'm cooking for all of us or whatever because they still swimming. She didn't say nothing else, and she walked right past me. Y'all, I'm one of them type of people where like, you can see my emotions all on my face. Like, if something wrong with me, you can definitely see it in my face. So the fact that I knew I had 4 boys in my mama house and she came back because she forgot something, like, she can, as a parent, like, she could probably like tell like, okay, she doing something she ain't got no business, because first of all, you took forever to unlock this damn door because the kitchen is closed by the front door, so it don't take that freaking long. And then the living room was like right there too. It don't take that long to open up this door. And then like, look at your face, you look like you doing something, like I'm pretty sure I had the most guiltiest look on my face ever because I was nervous as hell. Like, I never got caught before, and I'm lying, I never got caught in action before. This not the first time I had my friends over there, but this the first time like she caught me like red-handed, like they in her house caught her. The other time it's a different story for another day. I'll tell y'all about that another time, but it wasn't like this. Y'all, she walked right past me and she went straight in my room. I was like, Mom, what you doing? Like, what you doing? I tried to play it off, y'all, but my mom was not having it. She looked under the bed at first. I'm like, what you looking for? And she opened my closet door. I, P, C, and J fell out the freaking closet, y'all. They all like tumbling out the closet because I guess, you know, they trying to listen and see what's going on. They fell out the freaking closet, y'all. And my mama was like, she looked at me, she looked at them, she looked at me, she looked at them. Oh no. It was bad. I was so nervous. I just knew I was about to get my butt whooped. I just knew she was about to tear me up. And I thought she was about to tear them up too. Cause I have one of them mamas. Like, my mama don't care who you is, like who your parents is, none of that. Like, you in her house. She used to curse little kids out just because. She'll always tell kids like, I'll fight little kids, and she wasn't playing. So I thought we all was about to get the biggest ass whoopings of our lives. I ain't gonna lie, like I really thought she was about to tear us up. So she was like, if anybody else in my house, you better come out now. I come from out the balcony. And the balcony is right next to my room. So my room is right here. The balcony and the balcony door is right there. So when I look out my window when I look out the window on the side, it's the balcony. So he come out the balcony because he heard it. It's quiet. And now at this point, you can hear a pin dropping them. So he come out the balcony and my mama was like,
What in the actual?
Like, promise, what have you been doing? And I know what y'all thinking, like, what happened next? Promise, did she whip all y'all ass? Promise, did she tear you up in front of the boys? Promise, did she kick them out? Did she call their parents? Did she make you cry? Like, did she give you a black eye? Did she send you to your daddy's house? Did she send you to a boarding school? Y'all, my friend Jay, he was like, before you say anything, I'm gay. And like, that broke the tension in the air. We all started laughing. Like, it was a serious moment, but like, we all started laughing because it's like, shut your ass up. Nobody even asked you that. Like, I know this look bad, but like, shut your ass up. Like, let her handle it. We at her mercy right now, and you want to say I'm gay. Like, we understand that. She gonna understand later on that like, we not doing nothing. It's completely innocent. It's just, I got y'all in her house, you know, like my mama didn't play that. She said nobody in her house. And so even she laughed and she was like,
Listen, I don't know who y'all little boys is, but I don't play about nobody in my house. And she was like, have y'all been doing anything?
and we all was like, no. And I told her, I was like, this is IP, my best friend. You always hit me on the phone with him and stuff like that.
She was like, oh, so you're him, okay.
And he was like, yes, and this is my two brothers. And then this is Jay, which is the one who said I'm gay. So she was like, okay, so you have friends that are boys and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I told you that. Like, at the time, I was getting in so much trouble and so much drama with girls. I was just like over the whole like girl group, you know. I would have like one or two friends that are girls, but other than that, I was hanging with the boys because it was less drama, it was more fun, and I could just be myself. You know, it wasn't always like a competition or she trying to steal my boyfriend or whatever. You know how teenage girls are. So, yeah, it was just easier to be friends with the boys. So after we got it settled that we wasn't doing nothing and it was completely innocent, we just had left the pool and I was cooking and stuff like that.
She was like, this wasn't your first time getting caught with little boys in my house, but this is about to be the last time.
Little did she know it wasn't. But like I said, different story for another day. So she set a couple of rules. She was like,
I'm cool with you having friends that are boys. However, they need to come over when I'm home or like any adult is here.
You know, because sometimes like my aunties and my uncles, you know, all of them used to come over and stuff like that. So she didn't care as long as they was an adult. They can be there with me and boys basically. So she told them, like, y'all can't be here unless an adult is here, and she told me the same thing. And she also said
that if promise tell y'all to come over to my house while I'm not here, tell her hell no, because you're gonna have to deal with me, and then I don't want none of y'all to lie to me. If you ever lie to me, you're not welcome in my house no more. I don't respect liars.
and that's it, you know, period, bottom line. So so we all had a little conversation or whatever. Everybody was on the same page, and they left. And she was like,
All right, now I'll deal with you when I get home.
so I'm thinking, like, we just had this conversation. I thought it was dealt with or whatever. She was like, nah, I'll deal with you when I get home. And she told my sister and my cousin to call her if my friends come back over there. Now, me and my sister is like this these days. But back then, my sister was a snitch. She used to tell them, like, all the time. Especially if my mama was like, okay, you gonna be in trouble. She used to tell, like, she wasn't having that. So, my friends didn't come back that day, and the rest of the day was freaking boring. Now, the next day when she got off, because she worked 12-hour shifts, she went from 7 to 7. So she would make it home around 7:30-ish. And if she stopped somewhere, she'd be home like 8 o'clock. So she come back the next morning. I'm up. I'm anxious because I cannot sleep. I'm thinking, like, am I about to get a whooping? Like, am I about to get punished? Like, she about to take stuff away from me. I was just nervous, and I was ready to get the punishment over with. You know, I'm ready to see what's going to happen. She came back and she was like,
Oh, you punished. You can't be on the phone, you can't go outside, you can't go nowhere until I say so.
y'all don't know how hard that was. Because first of all, I'm the type of kid, like, if I can get a whooping or I can get punished, I'm gonna pick a whooping any day. Like, I'm gonna get that over with, eat that up, eat it up, no problem, and then go do what I gotta do. But if you punish me, that's like torture. You taking my stuff, especially I can't talk to my friends, I can't go outside with them, like, I can't do nothing. I just gotta sit in this house. That was torture for me. So she didn't even give me like a timeline, like a week or 2 weeks or nothing like that. I was punished until she felt like I can be unpunished. And y'all, she had me punished for like a whole month. I kid you not. Which I understand as a parent. I understand these days. But back then I'm like, this lady freaking hate me. Because why you punish me this long for like having friends in the house and we wasn't really doing nothing? I didn't get the fact that, like, I ain't had no business doing it. I ain't had no business having nobody in my mom's house. You know, that was really wrong of me. When I look back on it, I just feel so bad because that was her house. She paid bills there. That's her domain. And if she says she don't want nobody in it, she shouldn't have to have nobody in it. Because these days, if my kids ever tried that, oh, like, I will break your neck. No, I'm not for real. Before people start with the trolling and that's abusive and no, I'm just saying, like, I'm not having it. And we have cameras and everything, so you ain't getting away with nothing. Back then, my mama ain't have no cameras, none of that. But y'all, if y'all like the story, let me know. Say something in the comment section. Let me know if I was wrong. Let me know if y'all liked it. What's up? I don't know. Do anything. Press that subscribe button for me. If you like videos like this, then I will have more coming. If this video do good, I will do this every Sunday, which is the plan. But yeah, if y'all like it, I'll keep them coming. I have a lot of stories, so we can keep this going for as long as y'all wanted to. But I think that's it for this story. My man and my son is playing and making all this freaking noise, so I gotta turn this camera off. I gotta go. I got things to do. So until next Sunday, peace.